Hi again. Today I wanted to briefly walk you through some of my latest project I did. Let's start with the first one, which is all the vintage guitar delay pedal I had. That one was without any graphics. It was just an aluminum casing, which didn't look very nice. I decided to give it an extra touch. I'm a huge fan of Hellsing anime. I decided to use Alucard to be the main graphic for the stomp box. I used the old method, so 2 coats of white spray paint, then the black spray paint, and onto that the laser was engraving the image. I wanted to do it the way that the image doesn't interfere with the holes for the pots, and that the diode that is lit is in the center of the eye of the image. That was a bit tricky part, but using the settings from Lightburn I was able to do some dry runs without the laser to get to know more or less where the center will be. I think the final result was very nice, and the guitar pedal will definitely end up in my guitar rig for a long time. The next mini project I did was this shadow puppet theater for kids. Nowadays there are a lot of distractions like any sort of cartoons, games for the kids, so I decided to go old-fashioned, to cut out the shapes from the classical fairy tale with the 3 little piggies and the wolf. For cutting of the shapes I used black craft paper. For setting the stage I just used some piece of cardboard, cut out the rectangle in it. I used the baking paper, so the shadow is reflected onto it. That's a very classical fairy tale and the kids loved it, so that was a side project I did in the meantime. This next one I had on my mind for a long time. I am a huge fan of the Hellraiser series, which was based on Clive Barker's novel. And that one I spent some time to properly plan. I was able to find some nice SVG graphics online. For the bases I used just 10 by 10 centimeter wooden block that I was able to acquire online. I had to spray paint it black so it resembles the original Hellraiser cube, and for the sides I used balsa veneer, which is 1 millimeter thick, so the laser was very easily able to cut through it with the graphics I put into Lightburn. With cutting of the balsa I had some small failures. It turned out some elements were just too small for the laser to cut, so I had to make some adjustments. Later, in order to make it look as the original, I used a golden spray paint to paint those veneers, and in order to glue it to the base I used just a regular wooden glue. Yeah, that was also a bit tricky to properly fill all the small elements so that they are covered with the glue. I had to be careful not to open the gates of hell and raise the Cenobites, but yeah, I was able to survive that. Was it the Le Marchand's configuration? I think that was the name for opening the box and raising the Cenobite demons.
We have such sights to show you.
The next small project, that was a quick one. I found a nice graphics in one of the Facebook groups, which is sort of a solar system puzzle. So all of the planets are cutouts, and the trick is to put them back onto the correct place. That's a nice puzzle for small kids to use. I think the graphic is pretty nice. I will put a link into the description where you can find it and also play with that one. Last but not least is the project of Helicone, and that one I also found in one of the groups in Facebook. That is a quite nice 3D tool or toy, not sure how to name it. The idea is that the angles between one part and another are based on golden ratio or Fibonacci sequence. So starting position is that they are all in line, and after you rotate them they form this shape which kind of looks like a DNA sequence, or the way how trees grow their branches. So that can be a nice thing to play with. I will also put a link into the description so you can also find the source of the Helicon project. That was actually found not that long time ago, so you can learn more about it. These were just some of my latest projects. I already have a couple more in the pipeline, so I believe pretty soon I will be able to post another video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe. You can also click on the notification bell, which will alert you when the new video is up. I believe that was the last video this year, so if we do not hear each other, I hope you have amazing 2022. All the best, take care, bye bye.